Hey, so it's been a minute. Thank you so much for coming back and watching and still, returning. Where have I been? Well, I got a dog a couple weeks ago, so that has been taking up the brunt of my life. It's been going really well. His name is Mastiff. He is a pit bull husky. He's really cute and I love him to death. I got him for a lot of reasons, mostly just because I wanted to get used to being in charge of someone else or helping someone else rather than just, I don't know, looking on from the outside. I haven't talked about this a lot, but I do eventually want to be like a mom. So I thought it would be better to practice with something rather than just like a flower baby like in middle school or whatever. But it's been going very well and I love him to death. We go on a lot of walks. I treat him real well. On his first day with me, we went around, got a ton of toys, so that was really nice. Also, I have been practicing and memorizing a couple different things, mostly just for fun, for personal stuff, but I do poems. I learned a soliloquy from Shakespeare, which I really enjoyed doing, and it goes, just give me a sec. So it's from Shakespeare's King Lear. It's the first act, second scene, at the end of Edmund's part from talking to his father. And he goes, "This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, often the surfeits of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and stars, as if we were villains of necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and treacherous by spherical predominance, liars, adulterers, and drunkards by an enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in by divine thrusting on. An admirable evasion of whoremaster man to lay his goatish disposition to the charge of a star. My father compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major. Therefore it follows that I am rough and lecherous. But I should have been that I am, had the maidenliest star in the firmament twinkled on my bastardizing." So basically, what he's just saying there, because he's just done an evil thing in this act, what he's pretty much saying there is a lot of people blame them being evil on their circumstances. They're like, oh yeah, I'm evil because the gods willed it that way, or the planets say I have to be. But he ends up saying at the end, I would have been this way no matter what. Had I been born under a nice star instead of, like, because in the past they believe stars related to fate or how you were born, like a Leo, Cancer, Libra, all those things. But he's just saying, that doesn't matter. I would have been this way no matter what. And I think that's really captivating because that's how I feel. I feel that every lived experience makes me who I am. But in that, I think it kind of takes away the, like, what if I had done this? Because it's just, I would have been this way no matter what. Had I been born to a royal prince and with a silver spoon in my hand, I would have been this way. So I always think that's a really interesting soliloquy to memorize. My next one, I want to try and do the famous one, to be or not to be, from Hamlet. Because I think that one's just like, I'm very vain, and I just want to look smart in front of people. And that one is like, people just know that one, so I want to do that one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.